February 14th, Valentine's Day. For some, it's roses, chocolates, candlelight dinners, and Instagram posts filled with love. But for others, guys, it's a day that stinks. A day that reminds us of what we don't have rather than what we do. Today, guys, I just want to talk about the pains of Valentine's Day exclusively on my YouTube channel, the side that doesn't get celebrated, and how we can encourage each other through it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and let me know what you think about my videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much and may the Lord God Almighty bless you for me. I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you and may the Lord Almighty God bless you for me. Before any further ado, let's dive into this topic today, starting with naming the pain. Valentine's Day can feel like a spotlight of loneliness. If you are single, you might feel completely left out. From my experience, I'm talking about it. If you've gone through heartbreak, the day can reopen wounds. If you've lost someone you loved, it can be a reminder of an absence. And even in relationships, not everyone feels cherished on February 14th. Sometimes expectations aren't met and disappointments just creeps out of nowhere. The truth is, Valentine's Day is marketed all over the world as a universal celebration of love, but it often highlights inequality in experiences. Some people are showered with affection, while others are left scrolling through feeds, wondering why love skipped their door. I wonder why today I decided to wear my shades. I might end up shedding a little tears, so I just decided today I'll shoot this video with my shades on so that you don't see the emotional side of me. For the past 10 years of my life, I'm now on fifth floor. I have not celebrated Valentine's Day. I have never received flowers, and no one has ever invited me for dinner, lunch, trip, or spend anything on me. Most of all the Valentines, I have celebrated them on my own, given myself love, gone for a drink, or maybe just hide myself in the house so that no one knows if I had love, if I shared the joy, or if I even ate anything. It has been a true life experience, and I feel there's nothing wrong with talking about it, isn't it? Please leave a comment in the comment section and let me just know what has been your experience every time 13th February comes. Leave a comment. Do not fear. Let's talk about it. It is okay. It is well, guys. Let's be honest. Let me share with you something, my beautiful viewers. There's this thing people don't understand about Valentine's. Love isn't limited to romance. Love is friendship. Love is family. Love is self-care. Love is community. When we reduce Valentine's Day to couples only, we miss the bigger picture. Imagine if February 14th was a day where we all reached out, not just to partners, but to friends. Maybe friends who are struggling, to siblings who feel forgotten, to colleagues who might be silently hurting, to YouTubers who are out there struggling to grow their channels and it's not working. And we are all here and we are just doing nothing about it. Guys, love multiplies when it's shared beyond romance. I suffered a lot the past 10 years because I believed that Valentine's Day was just all about that romantic relationship with your spouse or maybe boyfriend, your honey, your father of your children, or maybe someone who has been so close to you intimately. But then, like I always say on my YouTube channel, that YouTube has grown me and has just given birth to another woman. I have found myself again, and I just came to realize that Valentine's Day is beyond romance. Valentine's Day is beyond intimate relationship. Valentine's Day is more than that. It is love multiplied to so many different people. It can be loss. I lost my mother 30 years ago. That is Valentine. I lost my father. I'm an orphan. That is love. Imagine if we would just share love, just texting each other, just saying hi, appreciating you on a text message can mean more than flowers. Guys, most of us don't believe that. Imagine sending love messages to the young tubers who are struggling with their channels and just reach out to them and just say hi to them and just share the love with them and just tell them you appreciate them and you're with them and you're praying for them. Imagine what it could do to that YouTuber who tonight had even lost hope. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me just think. Let me just hear your views about this. Let me just share a few tips on how we can actually encourage each other on Valentine's Day. Let me give you a few ideas. Send a message of appreciation to someone tomorrow from midnight, February 14th. Just send a message of appreciation to someone. It doesn't have to be someone you love romantically. It can be your subscriptions, it can be your subscriber, it can be your friends, it can be your colleagues, it can even be your ex. It reminds people they matter. Even if you dumped her, she's a human being. He is a human being. Another one idea that I think can really work is organize Galentine's or Palentine's hangouts. I don't know if I can get people overnight, but this was something just came up on me today. I wanted to shoot my video for Sunday, and this just cropped up. Organize Galentine's or Valentine's hangout with some friends, with someone who is somewhere so alone. It builds community. Practice self love rituals, journaling, treating yourself. I've actually done that for so many years, treating myself, going out alone. And I remember there's a time I was in Malindi, and I think my Valentine just disappeared and switched off his phone. And I was like, what do I do? So I decided to go out, and where I went, I met with some lonely friends. Oh my goodness, guys. We had fun. These were mostly men, there were no ladies. One of the guys, okay, was with his girlfriend. And then I met this guy who was with no one. We are still friends, and we just decided that we are going to drink. And guys, we drank alcohol. We made a lot of noise, and we had this, should I call it a sentence that we keep on saying? Lonely guys on Valentine's. And we bought for each other drinks, and we went somewhere. These guys had a club, and we went and bought food, and we ate, and we still keep in touch as friends. Try and do it. It shifts focus inward. It does. I can promise you it does. Volunteer or give back to the community. Go to a children's home. Uh, um, Share whatever you have at home that you're not using. Go and share it with someone. Send some clothes somewhere in the church or somewhere in a community organization or somewhere in a children's home. Just give back. Feed someone. Buy someone food. Encourage someone somewhere by just buying them lunch, dinner. Provide food for someone. Guys, it turns pain into purpose. Imagine you just wake up in the morning and you provide food for a family. It can really turn that pain into purpose. Someone somewhere, 13th of February, just open up wounds. Somebody thinks of someone, the way her marriage just ended. Someone just starts thinking of losing a parent, a child, and they find themselves breaking. Just volunteer and give back. Another thing, and the last one that I think I'm doing right now, is sharing stories of resilience. I lost my mother when I had just finished high school, and things were hard at home. It was crazy. I am the seventh born in my family, and I think my elder siblings just didn't reach out for us. They just didn't want to help us. They just abandoned us. Everyone was just for himself. And I remember I was in a relationship of someone I think I loved so much. And because things were so bad at home, I just decided I met someone. He was good to me. And at the age of 22, I just decided, why not? I got married. I had done some courses here and there. And I was also going through so much at home. And I saw my mother was actually, my mom had not died. My mom was suffering from cancer. And her cancer ate her so fast that, I'm sorry guys. Her cancer was already stage 4. Mom was dying. Yeah, mom was dying. And I just, because my mother was everything. My mother was my life. My mother was, she was just everything. She was a good woman. Rest in peace. And let me just go back to the story. My mom had not died. My mom was suffering from cancer. And it was already discovered stage 4. And I just rushed into this marriage because I was seeing my health is going. And the way my siblings were just behaving. I had a sister who would go buy fish and bread. And she had these, I think called metal sandukus, I think boxes. The ones that we use for our children boarding school. And she would kind of lock her bread inside there, her fish. So when evening comes, you'd see our elders, someone mwingine ako na samaki yake pale anakula, mwingine ako na, and yeah, ended up getting married. February 13th opened all those wounds. I miss my mother because I got married in January and she was in very bad state. She was very sick. I could not see her. I could not visit her because that was my first child. And she was in Kenyatta Hospital and I was in Mombasa. And there's no way I could not visit mom. So by the time I was okay and I could travel, I just saw her one day and mama died. But I'm alive, you know. We are keeping going. We are keeping going. God is faithful. Share stories of resilience with others. It normalizes the struggle and gives hope to others. Share your stories. If you've lost a relationship and maybe you've gone through so much pain in finding love, don't give up. Just start by loving yourself. Love yourself and things will go okay. Things will go okay. Guys, encouragement doesn't have to be grand. No, you don't have to do for someone something big. You don't have to encourage people in a mighty big way. You can pick a YouTuber today who is really struggling. Let me tell you something about what young YouTubers go through, because I talk about it with an experience. I'm a very new content creator. I'm still a small content creator. For me to reach those 4K hours to get monetized will take a miracle from heaven. Pay for those people, their editing apps. If you can afford to buy someone a GoPro, if you can afford to buy someone a phone, do it. Do it. You can change somebody's life during this day and just turn their pain into purpose. You can normalize their struggles and give them hope that it's not too late. Things are gonna be okay. Yeah, yeah. Encourage. Go there, subscribe, leave a comment. Don't just subscribe and leave people there. Encourage them. This is a day of sharing love. People are going through something, if not nothing. Well, guys, if you're watching this and Valentine's Day feels heavy, I want you to know something. Your worth isn't defined by relationship status. You are valuable, loved, and needed. The world is better with you in it. There are people who are in relationships and they are dying. They don't know how they're gonna get out of it. They don't have a way out. They are stuck with this Christian crap that marriage is forever. There are people who are in relationships that they don't see their spouses. Their spouses have never reminded them about love. There are people who are orphans. They lost parents. They don't have no one to go back to. There are people out there who have siblings who never reach out, who never say hi, who only look for them when things are not right. Guys, there are people who have children who never talk to them, who tell people how they don't love their parents, they don't love their mother, they don't love. Please, you are valuable, loved, and needed by the world. Love is not a one-day event. It's a daily choice. And sometimes the most powerful love is the one we give ourselves. I chose to give myself love. If I get money right now, I tell you something, I'll fly out of the country. I'll go to a destination. I'll go buy myself some spray. I'll buy myself my skincare. I'll go buy jewelry. I love it. I don't have much, but I do it. I did it in December and I did it big. I go for earrings. I go for shades. Because I cut off my dreadlocks. I go buy wigs. I do it. And let me tell you, if you are stage 50 and above, don't take it for granted. Self-love. So this February 14th, let's widen the circle. Let's make it about all forms of love. Let's encourage each other, lift each other, and remind each other that joy can be found even in the shadows of a holiday that sometimes really hurts. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for always joining me. Leave a comment and let's just share. Let's just share love. Let's share love with each other. Please leave a comment. Go and encourage someone today. Talk to someone. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be painful. Together we can rewrite the narrative. Whether you are single, healing, grieving, or simply feeling unseen, remember love is bigger than romance, and you are not forgotten. Remember, smile on this camera. Thank you so much for spending these minutes with me. If this message resonated, share it with someone who might need encouragement today before we clock 14th February, this monster, 14th February. Before we clock it, share it with someone who might need encouragement today. Let's spread love in all its forms. Happy Valentine's Day. Your way.